Well, new this morning, becoming a new parent can be extremely exciting, but at the same time, pretty stressful.
Yes, it is. Not just because we lose sleep, but for a lot of us, that means money's getting tighter, and there's some big decisions that couples have to make in raising a child.
Yes, Steve Sexton with Sexton Advisory Group is here now with some helpful advice on how couples can avoid the fights that come with being new parents. And Steve, thanks for joining us. You say a big decision here is whether mom should return to work, and if so, when? So when should couples start talking about this?
Well, you know what? First of all, 30% of moms, well, parents are fighting over the fact of whether a mom should go back to work or not. And that's it's an increase from the 25% back in 1999. And it's typically due to the high, skyrocketing cost of childcare. But the big thing here is if you're staying home, as little as just 2 years outside the workforce could reduce your income by as much as 30%. And when it comes to being able to afford a child, I recommend my clients that have, they're in pregnancy to test where they can live on one income. So when they test it, they want to really understand what that bundle of joy is going to cost. So when they set that expenses, they go, hey, do I have to reduce vacations, movies, eating out, all that kind of stuff? You can go to my website and find a baby cost calculator to find that.
Okay, so we're talking about try living off one income during pregnancy, save money from second income before baby's born, and eat out less and cut vacation expenses. I don't see there move east to Arizona where it's cheaper.
Well, you know what, the reality is most people, this is a planning thing. So, we do financial planning. You want to plan, your baby. I mean, you have a 16-month-old.
Right.
So you know what that's all about. You know how to, you have to budget the whole shot, because once you have that baby, you really don't know what to expect.
Right, they're little money traps, I tell
you.
Oh, yeah. So,
yes.
Like a house.
Yes. When we talk about their education, that's the discussion we're having now. When do you, I guess it's never too early to start, but what is your best advice for that?
Well, in fact, 20% of all parents are fighting over this because when do you start savings? You want to save as soon as that baby can go into diapers.
Yeah.
And the reality is most people, half of all people are saving in a general savings account, which means to catch all for emergencies, vacations, and whatever else that comes up. You want to start saving in a 529 program, take a little bit out of each paycheck and just keep it going over there because it'll build up fast over that 18 years.
And even for people who are a little strapped right now, I mean, what about for people who say, we really don't have a lot to save up, every little bit?
You know what, 18 years at $5 or $10 or $20 every paycheck, if you do it and have it electronically transferred, you put it out of sight, out of mind, and it just keeps going.
And especially if you use the money in some other way, right? Sort of that latte factor, use it right.
Oh, yeah.
And then also, you want to be able to still live life, but also prepare and, as you said, put away. So you got to have that balance, right?
Oh, yes, totally. One of the other things is children and toys. A lot of parents fight over the toys. Most parents that are new parents want new stuff for the new baby. I come from a family of 5 kids. Best advice we got is, hey, kids grow out of toys, clothes, and equipment really quick. There's a lot of resellers that you can actually get all that stuff that hasn't been used very much, as well as you can get brand new stuff for less than a third of the cost.
Yep, just Clorox it down.
Oh yeah,
good to go. I'm
That's
one of 5 kids too, so I know.
Well,
yes,
good advice and good reminders for a lot of parents out there. Steve Sexton with Sexton Advisory Group. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for coming.